guys, welcome back to another video. And I just realized you probably can't even see me because it's so dark outside still. It's really early, so there we go. But it's good to be back making videos again. If you saw my YouTube community post, you'll know that last week I got pretty sick. I don't know exactly what it was. It could have been like COVID or something, but I'm doing much better and we're back now. So you're probably wondering, what are you doing up so early, going to the gym? Well, the truth is, I'm kind of punishing myself just for trading bad this week. I'm just making some dumb decisions. I'm just getting fed up with my performance, man. Yesterday, I took a trade that I know I shouldn't have taken, and it turned out to be like an instant loss. And I honestly had like a mental breakdown about it. So as a result, we're gonna do a super early, tough workout this morning. Just got to the gym. Here, so this is the workout that we're gonna try and do. I posted this on my Instagram story. This is Jay Dunn's workout. He starts out with a 1 mile run, then does 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, and another 1 mile run. Last time I tried this, it took me an hour and 15 minutes. We're gonna try and do this workout this morning. It's gonna be tough because I don't have any caffeine in me and I barely ate anything. And I was sick, so I didn't work out for like a week. We'll see how this goes. All right, we're just over halfway through the push-ups. We've done 125 out of 200. It's getting tough. I'm starting to cheat and do the girl push-ups on my knees because my chest is tired, man. I've done like 200 body weight squats. Those are a lot easier. So we need 100 more of those, 75 more push-ups, and then we have to run 1 more mile. I'm gonna see what our time is at. I don't think we're gonna beat our time. We're at 56 minutes already. But at this point, I think we'll have time to finish, so. One mile left. All right, we're finally done. It was a tough workout. I encourage you guys to try it though. Especially on that last mile, I was struggling. So we got just over an hour before the market opens, so let's get on the charts. And if you saw my community post, I believe I said I'm making some slight changes to my trading system just so I have like more assurance and like more confidence in my technical system. And I don't know if you guys know who the trader GD Investments is. He's one of the Team Bull guys, and I believe just like a year ago he was strictly a supply and demand trader, and throughout the past like 6 months or so, maybe it's been longer, but he's sort of been adding some ICT concepts into his supply and demand break and retest strategy. So he basically adds in like fair value gaps just to add confluence to his trades. And I've been trying that out a little bit in FX replay, and I do kind of like it because it just gives me more confidence in my setups. I still don't have it down, so I've been doing a lot of backtesting still. But anyway, when I get on the charts later, I can show you guys kind of what I'm talking about. So for now, let's just get back home. All right, markets are open. We had some news this morning that was really bullish. And so if we continue to squeeze up, I'd like to look for this supply to turn into demand and look for a higher low to go long. But I'm going to be cautious because sometimes after data, we'll go the exact opposite way and fill the gap. So we'll just wait. Alright, we are just over an hour into the open, and man, this has been some pretty slow price action. ES has barely moved, just chopping back and forth in like a 15-20 point range. We almost had a nice setup on the NASDAQ. I was looking for this pullback to this key level, plus it was kind of like a 5-minute order block. Had like a 5-minute order block here. There was a little fair value gap in here, but yeah, we just didn't quite pull back to this level. It basically would have been a support and resistance flip. It was resistance in pre-market. We broke through it and started to pull back to it, but we didn't quite get there. So most likely we probably won't get a trade today. Alright you guys, no trades from me today. These are really just not the days to be trading. We're still just kind of slowly grinding to the upside. Really no good pullbacks to key levels today. So I'm just kind of sitting on the sidelines watching. Just chilling out, just had some oatmeal. I was watching Doyle's latest video. Doyle just trades off basic zones, like basic supply and demand zones. So this really shows that your strategy does not need to be complicated. I mean, what did he do here? He drew out this basic 5-minute demand zone. When it came back into it, he bought and he just wrote it up and got like a 1 to 4. So today I'm just planning on spending a lot of time on the charts. I'm really liking the FX replay software. I've been doing a lot of back testing on there because I'm really trying to perfect my system, and I'm really trying to get my strategy down so that I have more confidence in it. So yeah, I'm going to put quite a bit of work in on the charts today because I'm just not where I want to be, and I know I really just have to grind if I really want to make it. So maybe later this afternoon I might go out and play some basketball, depending on if the rain stops and if it dries up. So we'll see what this afternoon looks like. Alright, so I got an unexpected order on eBay and I sold a pair of shoes. It's funny because these are going to a place in Minnesota and that's where I live. So I'm going to go mail those real quick. And while I'm at the store, I think I'm going to buy some like ground beef or something just so I can get some good protein in after that workout. I'll make some ground beef and rice, I think. And then after that, I'll do some charting, do some back testing. And it looks like it's getting nicer outside, so I think I'm going to go, I think I'll probably play some basketball for a little bit outside, so. Alright, back from the store, we have made our ground beef and rice. This is a straight up bulky meal. It's like the most simple meal, but it's so good, honestly. I don't know if it's just me. I always find myself watching Tory trades, like day in the life videos when I eat. I mean, these vlogs are way better than mine, man.
Plant people, and I'm gonna do just my regular.
Let's see what she's trading. I know it's not just me that watches these, man. It's not just me. Alright you guys, I just got done doing some back testing, and I just want to spend some time on the charts, kind of showing you my strategy and show you some of the changes I've been making. And I also want to go on the Twitter page of someone that I've been learning from for quite a while and just kind of show you some of the examples of trades that he looks for. And actually this right here was one today. So this is the guy, Options Insider, Vincent Desiano. He's got a YouTube channel. I watch him very often. So this morning on the NASDAQ, he was watching this 19.4 level. Now I was watching a level really close to that. It was like this 19.375 level. We had a little reaction from the data in the pre-market. And then once we pushed up through this, I was basically looking for the resistance support flip. So this kind of break and retest idea. We didn't quite get to the level though. Actually, it was supposed to look like this. Now I didn't just find this level from the 5-minute. This was actually from like the 1 hour. So if I go to the 1 hour and zoom out here, I look for previous highs and lows. And that's essentially what this Vincent guy does as well. So we had double top highs from a couple weeks ago. For me, it was like this 19.380 level. He just moved his up to like 19.4. And he basically took this simple break and retest and just rode the uptrend. And as you can see, he had a pretty big day. And so he's got a thread here of like basically clean break and retest examples. Like this is a very good intraday example. We had a double top here on Netflix, broke through it, came back down and retested, and had a nice push to the upside. Here's a higher time frame example. Previous highs that were broke through and they became support. This is a pretty good example on the SPY. previous highs once again broke through and became support. So essentially this is the strategy I've been trying to make work for quite a while now, and while I've been backtesting, there's a few things I've been sort of adding to it to sort of increase my confidence in the setups. Like for example, if we pulled all the way back to the 380 level, I would have been like, okay, well we also have sort of this 5-minute order block as well here. Or sometimes there will be a fair value gap right at the level as well. And that's something that I've learned from GD Investments. Now another example of like an A+ setup that I really like is like a double bottom at the opening print, and I have a good example here. So this was back in May, and I was very proud of this trade because after the fact I realized Rake Trades actually took this same exact trade. So essentially right off the open we had this a nice move up on NASDAQ. I marked out the opening print, and we had a nice pullback to that level. Plus I also had a basic support level there as well. And we had this really nice bar, a really nice bullish 2-minute hammer candle right at this level, and that's where I went long. I think this is actually on my YouTube somewhere. I basically set a fixed 2 to 1 and I just let it play out and I got filled. And then a few days later I find out Rake Trades actually made a whole YouTube video about this. So I took a little screenshot from his YouTube video. Now he was trading options and not futures, and he did not hold all the way up to here, but he basically kind of explained the same thing. We had the opening print here, we had a nice move up and a nice pullback to the opening print, and on that strong 2-minute bar he went long there and scaled out for a nice win. So yeah, that's just another example of a basic support and resistance setup that I really like. I think I have some more examples in here. Let's see here. Yeah, this is basically that same trade. I was backtesting this on FX Replay, and I took some screenshots of like some of my best setups. Yeah, right off the open, had a nice move up, a nice pullback to the opening print, and put in this nice 2-minute hammer candle. So I went long there, I had my stop just below the pre-market low, and then I just took it off at the high of day. Okay, and this here is a model that I'm still practicing. I'm really not taking these trades yet. This is something I'm just experimenting with on FX Replay. So basically, when we take out a low or have a nice reaction off one of my key levels, rather than just guessing that we're going to go the opposite direction, sometimes I can enter off of a fair value gap on the 2-minute chart, and I feel like that can give me more of an edge rather than just guessing that we're going to have a complete reversal sort of right at the low. Now this feels like kind of a totally different model or like strategy, but it's still just something I'm kind of experimenting with. I still kind of feel more comfortable with a model like this, or like a break and retest model like this, as well as that one from today on the NASDAQ. So yeah, anyway, I really believe a strategy does not have to be super complicated. I do believe that you can trade just based off of like support and resistance levels if you know what you're looking for, you know, because this is the exact strategy that this Vincent guy uses, and he makes a bag like every day, man. I know some of you in the comments have kind of been saying like, hey man, it kind of looks like your strategy's not working out for you. Maybe you should watch the ICT mentorship or TJR's mentorship. And yes, I do believe that their strategies work, but I also believe that my strategy works. The reason that's not working out for me is simply because I'm not executing the trades properly. I'm getting in my own head. I skip trades, I close trades early, I cherry pick trades, and then I end up only trading the losers. In fact, I want to go through my FX Replay and just kind of show you guys the recent stats on the main strategy that I've been trading. So if we go here and go to analytics, this is what I really like about this software, is it's very detailed. Yeah, it shows you lots of good statistics on your strategy. So I've taken 51 trades on this account, started with 25,000. So I'm treating this the exact same way that I'm treating it my Apex evaluation. It's $25,000 account. I risk $100 per trade, and I go for about a 2R multiple. And I think this was me backtesting in the last video. I went through some drawdown, but then I really started to pick it up, and I had some really nice wins, and I've been doing better. So a 43% win rate, not great, but also not terrible. I've still been in the green. But yeah, I like to get this up to like maybe 100 trades or so, and then we'll see where we're at from there. But yeah, for now, depending on the weather outside, I might go to a park and play some basketball. Yeah, it's partly cloudy and 79 degrees, so I think I'll head outside for a bit. All right, out here at the park, let's get some shots up. 5 in a row. Let's try it again. 5 in a row. About 10. Alright, I've been shooting around for a while. Now before I leave, I have to attempt a dunk. Hopefully I'll make the first one, otherwise I'll try a couple more times. I'm gonna do another one just for fun. First one was better. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, you guys, it's much later now. It's about 10 p.m. Just finished up some more back testing while listening to the Words of Wisdom latest episode. And yeah, we actually killed it. We did really well in that back testing session. Let's go ahead and look at our dashboard again. Up almost 10%. Let's take a look here. Okay, so our win rate is still under 50%. But I mean, our equity curve has shot up a lot. At a 3.2 R trade. The average, yeah, so my average risk reward is about a 2. Yeah, I think I'm getting tired because I got up at 5 and had a nice gym session this morning. I honestly thought I would be more tired. I didn't even need a nap today. But anyway, I'm gonna get to bed soon. Tomorrow's Friday, last trading day of the week. We'll see if we can find a nice trade before we go to work. We'll see what the day brings. So see you guys in the morning. Alright, markets are open. Hopefully we get a setup today. So let's stay patient, see what we can get. Alright, we are 30 minutes in. And this is really, really boring so far. This is a very choppy price action on the NASDAQ. The ES actually has a pretty strong trend, but I was really hoping it would pull back into my level here. So I guess we'll just have to stay patient for now.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try a long here. We pulled back to VWAP on the ES, and I think we're gonna potentially hold this order block. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Considering how slow it is, I might just go for a high of day here.
Stop filled.
Alright, we took our loss there. That's tough, man. I'm not gonna lie. We went 0 for 3 this week. It was super strong yesterday, super strong this morning. I buy a pullback and we just start dumping.